game. And there you go. Well, last leg of our triple header here tonight. Elko early pick there over on the Quantico in the skies here, but a huge 50-meter advantage for the Blues Owls right now on Esperanza, so a good start from them. We'll go ahead and we'll hide all this stuff. We don't need any of that anymore. And we can go ahead and close out of my desktop. Or of my laptop. And shut down. There we go. We're all locked in. One more game. Checkpoint going here for the Oblivious Owls as Flip Flop cleaned up those kills, and Skyster having a bit of a rough situation here going on into the Junker Queen of Poi. Over to Ray right down Main Street here. Will be very nice from Flip Flop here. Looks like Poi getting a couple meters more on the cart, but might want to start backing up here. They are down a couple members. Over to Ray out from Flip Flop up on the high ground. We'll clear this choke right down the opening. To kind of down and Paradox as well. Blues the Owls looking very good so far. Elko will find one over on the clockwise, but Flip Flop is going in between the speed ring. Ring around the rosy a little bit around that pillar. And welcome everybody who is probably joining us from our earlier matches that will be going on down. We have covered all 3 games tonight, so this will be our final one, as of course tied 1-1, but a big advantage right now for, oh, we got the Lucio Spectator bug there again on the shooting, but Rakag's High Noon trying to get the damage reduction on the High Noon, but it's going to be one for an exchange here on DPS. I'll go around the corner. We do have Paradox flying very low here as Flip Flop just lighting him up. Paradox had the beat as well. Couldn't get that off in time. Skyster falls low. Primal Rage expires. The bot continues to move forward here. Flip Flop just shooting down the Winston. Winston falling very low. Sikana cannot get the healing over on towards Skyster, and the bot will now move forward once again for the Oblivious Owls. Looking very good right now. Of course, being one of the winless teams in the league right now, but taken to the Quails right now, someone who's very high on the power rankings according to our PR team. So Elko doesn't know if that clockwise is there. They are down Poi though, so they can't really contest the pot too much. Being the Oblivious Owls, looks they're getting a lot of space. And finally, a fight victory for the Quails as they move back here, trying to get back towards that main area. Clockwise down as well. Good stagger out from Echo finding that kill. Poi has returned to the battle. He has Rampage ready to go potentially here. Suzu is used from Sakana. Rampage comes on out. Only lands onto one, and the beat comes out as well. Oh, Paradox. I meant to say Kaneko using the beat, and I don't know if it landed anybody. I think Poi died before the beat landed. Paradox's ult, what I was seeing, was just expiring, so I apologize. And the Quails are finally on the board here with 13 meters and counting on on Esperanza trying to get us through all this. My head is going absolutely ballistic right now. I've been doing 20 maps this whole time, watching 2 different games, casting 3 different times. So we'll try to lock in here for our next map. I need a map to refresh. Elko has his barrage here, potential coming out of the choke, but Sky's going very aggressively here into the choke with the barrage from Elko. Finds out Poi. Now Rekhack's flying low as well, forced to recall up on the high ground. Elko chasing down that Tracer. 1 HP, make that 0. And the Quails starting a bit of a comeback here. 5 seconds in time back, never say die. They gain the checkpoint, but they're walking into a lot of ultimates. For the Oblivious Owls, they're going to have the over to Ray. They're going to have the duplicate from Clockwise. Poi duplicate over on the Sky's going to have the Primal Rage and the ultimate ready to go. Susan forced early Azekana. Oh, the flip flop down. Can you use over Ray? Cray going crazy here, going into the back line. If Poi dies, it's be a huge amount of meters garnered for the Quails. And now we're at 1-fight territory to take the lead or keep it here for both teams. Cray will get his pulse bomb if the fight continues to go on for a long time. They do know where Cactus is. They're going to force someone out with the dive in from Skyster. Skyster having this from range, can go very aggressively on the dive. I mean, right now about 100 meters. Now only 10 meters separating the 2 teams, but Clockwise finds Elko. Good start here for the defense. Oblivious Owls and 2 quick kills. Skyster using that Primal Rage. Pulse Bomb not going to find anything. Skyster as well investing that Primal Rage, trying to bring back for the team of Poi. Taking out support, and now we're gonna have Kaneko chasing on down the Tracer. Skyster finds one, but not long for the world. But a good 105 meter push, from the Quails. And now we're back to basically an even game here, with the Oblivious Owls having to play more defensively for the remaining 4 minutes of the game. No ults to speak of aside from flip-flops over to Ray. Rectex will have Pulse Bomb here when the fight begins to break out. Good spawns was gained here by the Quails. Everybody gets their intensive. We get 5-on-5 here at this choke right now. Dude, spot this Lucio out by themselves right now. Quantico not with the team. Over to Ray out from flip-flop up the high ground, trying to clear out, but clockwise exchanged. But flip-flop with 2. Flip-flop going crazy on the Juno right now. I know she's been practicing with their team, but 3rd kill for flip-flop. Flip-flop on the Juno. Remember when Juno got released and I was like, she's kind of weak. Or I mean, she's kind of like she's on the good side of strong, but I think she kind of be a little busted right now in the good hands of flip-flop. Also for Rick actually decide to land it here. He's gonna find the wall. Elko falls. Couldn't build that barrage in time. The Casino Rush is well off. Is gonna flip-flop. Main target is down. Target acquired. But Red Cactus with just the quick flick on the melee. Still just back and forth here, but the Quails have the spawns right now. It's Ploy just trying to get a couple extra meters on the cart. Looks like they will do just that. Gets to about a 19-meter lead. It's about a solid 9 little meters there for the Oblivious Owls. You'll take that any day of the week. So how close this game is, you'll take that. You are going into 3 ults from the Owls, though. You have the barrage, you have the pulse bomb, you got the beat. It's up to Quantico. Could they hit? Can they hit, you know, a nice beat to try to stabilize through all this pressure? Probably pulse bomb not gonna find anything. Force a recall as well. So that's one of the ultimates gone. Now only 2 remaining. Skyster, you're poking and prodding here for a little bit of Primal Rage charge. Close to that one as well. If he gets that, can go very aggressively. Try to force someone out. Clockwise in a really awkward position here. Gets taken down by Elko. And now Elko goes in back with the team. It is still a 1-on-1, but never mind. Elko lands a shot from way downtown. The Suzu perfectly in time for Sakana as well to avoid that axe and avoid the death from Poi. And we're getting back towards the area of we're kind of like back and forth, but a huge ult advantage right now for the Quails. On the map pick of the Oblivious Owls, kind of taking it to him here, down about 114 meters to 0. And now with 1 minute in time bank, only 20 meters separating him. Which beat can get more value? The beat early out here from Quantico. If Paradox can just survive, Paradox falling very weak here. Elko low, he can't get the beat! It's only a 3-man beat as well from Paradox. Probably didn't get that. But the ult advantage dissipating very quickly here. For the Quails, clockwise does go low here. Primal Rage invested. Alpha Skies are trying to clutch on up. But losing out on the damage here. Red Cax has the pulse bomb here. Red Cax works to try to stay alive, but can't as Skyster finds the kills. And Elko coming back from spawn with a barrage. It's just the supports on cart right now for the Oblivious Owls that use the Orbital Ray. Sakana 9% the Casino Rush can't use it in time now. 30 seconds remaining in the time bank. Cry comes back here with the spawns. With Paradox, but clockwise cleans that up. Flip-flop with 3. With the Orbital Ray. And a clutch from support line of the Oblivious Owls here. Might have got them this map. Surviving the onslaught of ultimates. Now they have 3 of their own for our last fight territory. The rampage could be huge. Sakana has to hold on to this Suzu for as long as possibly can. Potentially a Casino Rush to get on in. Red Cat is looking for a bit of a pulse bomb here on the back line potentially. Looks to be playing more defensively, trying to avoid Crime again on their back line. Here comes a rampage out from Poi. Does find only Paradox, but they will eventually clean that kill up. So down to Lucio, Elko falling low, and 2 quick kills out from Poi. Skyster stuck as well. And Poi and Red Cactus finding the 4 they need. Poi with a 3rd. And the Oblivious Owls are going to take a 2nd map in the series and send us to a match point. Owls, of course, hoping to claim this first win in a big upset fashion over the Quails, who, you know, a lot of people have them fairly high in their power rankings, so see if they can keep this one up. Update the graphics right there. And now, where do we go for the Quails map selection? Now, sadly, because we are back in this spot of just waiting, we have to once again maintain y'all's attention spans. There we go. I tell you. Getting a bit parched. Ah, there we go. A nice little rehydration. Oh, look at that. That chocolate rabbit. Oh, it stands no chance against a 1,000-degree knife. Oh, look, got the coin on Subway Surfers. Guys, look. Keep your attention. Retention, retention, retention. And, Winston's dancing. I know, I'm going insane. Thank you, Corey. We're at 2-1, sorry. Should be finished up here soon. I'm already making dinner, so. Sounds good, man. Femto OW, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much for the Prime. Very much appreciated. And that team redeems an hour, and our team's chat. We'll have to see exactly what they're going for here, but I also like how Femto does the subscription the second I do the Winston dance. My go, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Going on our third game, or our double header tonight, or our triple header, I should say, third game. Last two maps of the night, potentially a last one. And our next map is going to be Suravasa. You know, I'm just taking a break, catching my breath. I'm going to allow the Subway Surfers and the 1,000-degree knife keep you guys occupied. I mean, just looking at him, he's cooking the egg out of the shell on the knife. That's practicality right there. Look at that. Oh, puts the pepper on it too. Ooh, okay. Another egg? Oh, just right through that. Oh, just right through that. Egg did not stand a chance. Oh, going for round 2 on this egg. Oh my. Be careful, don't want to burn that. And with that being said, we've watched the 1,000-degree knife quite a bit, so let's actually let's ruin my YouTube algorithm real quick, and we'll. There we go. That looks pretty funny. We have no sound, so we'll just have to imagine how awesome the jokes are. Looks like an office setting. Go for a bit of a printer potentially on the copy machine. Oh, hold on. Oh, Rational Geographic. That's just too good. I am currently stimulated. Peter looking through the door hole, trying to find out who's there, potentially knocking at the door. It could be somebody cool, and it's like, oh, it's Carter Pewterschmidt. It's his father-in-law. Holy crap! Holy crap, Lois! Remember the time that Carter Pewterschmidt visited our home? Oh my, Peter, my dad's coming for dinner. And then he has a drone. He has a little helicopter with a gun on it. That's crazy. I can't believe this. Oh my, he's actually made a drone with a gun on it. This is that. Oh my, Peter is so funny, guys. Isn't that crazy? He's just shooting everybody. Oh, he lost the control. Now the bat has the gun. What? That's actually crazy. Okay, bit of a night situation here. Peter has a tennis racket going against the bat, trying to go on the high ground, but in fact, bat is using his cooldowns very effectively here. Chris and stuck in the sleep by the Ana, and actually Peters goes on a rampage into Meg's room and destroys everything. That is very funny because Meg is kind of the butt of the joke of the show, if you guys don't know. Jesus Christ is in fact reading a newspaper to a young boy in a yellow shirt. Well, okay, now he's whipping up the Bible. Okay, now he's like, oh, I like this passage, and he reads it out loud to the kid. This kid, I don't know, learning quite a bit from the old Jesus Christ himself. Can we please go on the next map? I'm done play-by-play casting Family Guy funny moments. Okay, okay, we're on a farm now. Chris shoveling some hay into the horse sty. Oh, Stewie jump scares comes out of nowhere from the right side of the screen. Stewie enter stage right. Okay, we have actually 4 puppies right now, all looking like Brian Griffin, so potentially, oh, he's crushing he killed the puppy. That's very unfortunate. Is this a Mice and Men parody? That could potentially be what we just saw, ladies and gentlemen. Is that satirical content from Seth MacFarlane, the genius himself? And now Peter vomits at a formal party in his tuxedo, then that is quite embarrassing. And now we're going, okay, he throws the puked on tuxedo at the dry cleaning guy, at the shelf. Absolutely insane stuff. It looks like Stewie might have broke his hand there, the x-ray on the back of the wall, and now, in fact, Peter was staying too close to the man at the urinal. There was no space in between, as the man was staying at the middle part of the urinal. That at least some shenanigans from Peter Griffin. I'm sure he's giving this guy a bit of a piece of his mind. Okay, transition to the nuked out wasteland of the remaining bathroom. Now we're going back to a bit of an old time setting here, looking at an old Ford, potentially an advertisement for the first car. That could be the cutaway gag, like, hey Peter, remember when they advertised the first car in the town square? And then it's like, hey guys, I liked my car. Horses are awesome. And the joke is that the car is actually better than the horse. Okay, back to the living room. The family gag. Peter and Brian having an argument, actually heated, both crossing their arms. And what is going on right now? A small Peter Griffin comes out onto the Instagram feed of a woman, and in fact is chopping off the bottom part of her bikini and just leaving the legs. This is a devastating blow to her engagement. Unlike me, I have great engagement on my stream. Stewie is actually stuck upside down. A train is coming. He drops into the river, and Brian is very sad. This formal get together, or actually no, that's Brian's cousin. I forgot his name. Is that Brian's cousin? No, that's Brian. He just has a different hair. Okay, we do have Chris killing Meg with a neck snap. Impressive work there. Glenn Quagmire appears in his pilot uniform. In case you guys forgot, Glenn Quagmire worked as a pilot for the Quahog International Airport. And now it appears Peter has crossed his eyes and both pupils have gone into the same eye. Okay, the animator comes in to fix the error with the pencil, seeming like an old Looney Tunes gag from the 1940s in which Daffy Duck or Bugs Bunny would argue with the animator in real time. And actually, we're going into an Avengers crossover as Joe turns into Professor X. Incredible stuff. We are now at the county fair, it appears. Selling honey is going to be Brian and Stewie behind the booth. It's going to be taken away here by the bees. Actually, it's just simply too much here, as Stewie and Brian are flabbergasted at the bee's strength to lift this honey jar. And actually, a really big bee comes on in to do something else. I'm sure it's voiced by the guy who does like I don't know what it does. I can't. They dropped the jar and it broke over onto the desk, and now a huge swarm of bees is approaching. And in fact, they're trying to take back the honey that in fact Brian and Stewie are trying to sell at this booth. They're trying to run away. They might get back into Brian's Prius, and they do it successfully. Stewie, of course, in the car seat in the passenger area. Now they're actually coming from the front. It appears as they hit the windshield. Oh, the bee is actually stopping the windshield wiper and trying to break through the window. We're back at the Griffin family household. They have 2 suitcases, potentially going on a field trip here. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. What are we waiting for? Please help. In fact, the lowest blow-up doll was in the big suitcase. And Peter is at the airport with Cleveland Brown. Joe actually has huge arms from pushing the wheelchair around. Glenn Quagmire back in the pilot suit, potentially flying this plane. Appears like he will do just that. Takes the headset off, opens the window, which is kind of crazy. Using the can on a string to communicate with a small boy in a treehouse. And now the boy got pulled up by the plane. Simply too much pressure. The plane might be going down. Okay, thank freaking God. Oh my God. Sir Voss, please be the last map. Hey, Riddle's here. Oblivious Owls, of course, hoping to take this match. It is 2-1. We did get a ringer in, I believe. I believe that was what the weight was on. No, it's just the same teams again. Why did we take 85 years to go into this map? If Flip Flop had to lead the arena, she's already here. So she either just sprinted back. I don't know. I've been going for an hour and 50 minutes. I'm not here mentally anymore.
5, 4, 3.
All right. So we see the Griffin family portrayed as the inside out. And Griffin, I know this clip, Peter comes in from the side and says, "I'm poop." And now the kid has to poop. So very funny. The guy taking a nap, taking a nap over on his chair, gets woken up by Peter Griffin. hilarity should ensue here quickly. And in fact, he didn't know the plane was crashing, actually. He's taking a nap, and now has been awoken by Peter. And now the guys are watching the Patriots game at the bar, and now Peter is a loaf of bread on his bed. And Lois is like, I'm going to spend the night at my parents'. And then Peter's like, that's the yeast of my concerns. That's the yeast of my concerns. As he is a loaf of bread. Now we got a bit of a recording here of a hawk coming in, probably towards Peter Griffin on the camera. No, it was, in fact, it was a drone that the 4 main male cast members were actually piloting. And now the hawk is going crazy over onto the drone. He's actually having intercourse with the drone, and that is actually hilarity. He's actually going, hawk, tuh, hawk, tuh. I already know. I can already tell what he's doing. That's kind of going crazy. The drone is flabbergasted. Now Peter can no longer fly the drone and is stuck on the roof. I'm sure there's some hilarity. Thank Christ. What the... Well,
Initiating match.
Overwatch? Suravasa? Map 4? Is it getting hot in here or is it just me? Jamie's back, so we have a 5-on-5. Guys, is it that easy to be a reaction streamer? You know, you wouldn't actually, you wouldn't be doing the play-by-play like I did in the reaction. You just be the hawk have humping the drone on the roof. The hawk took the drone, dude. The hawk took the drone and like took on the roof. Like that's actually fucking crazy. Like that's actually crazy, dude. Dude, like what? Like what's Peter doing, dude? Like dude, I don't like what's Peter doing, dude? Like I. Now we're back at the Griffin family household. All members present, in fact, watching television. So the cutaway is probably going to be on the TV. Or in fact, there's probably a joke coming from the TV. Actually, they just got smushed by a bus. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for making it, man. I appreciate you putting together that funny moments for me. That was pretty cool. The Superman joke gets me all the time. Yeah, me too, me Gase361. I don't know why, but I laugh my ass off every time at 3:45. Guys, can we check this one? Oh, I also laugh my ass off every time when this happens. Look at that. Just obliterates them, and now we're back to the Avengers joke. Please, for the love of God, can we play Overwatch? I have dinner waiting.
Ready for battle.
I get to go up and I get to eat fettuccine alfredo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Apparently Jamie turns into a werewolf at 10 o'clock. I don't know. It's the wolf. Something like that. Skyster over onto the Ramacho here. Slow over onto Boy. Red Cactus fall pretty low here, but a good position right now from Clockwise. Up on the high ground right now as a dash in, but Suzu is perfectly timed. Stops that dash reset from coming onto Clockwise. But right now the point is in control in terms of positioning by the Owls, and Clockwise falling though. Elko trying to bring it back. Suzu once again perfect time for Sakana. Skyster pulls on in. Both DPS. Actually, going to be a DPS and a support gone. And yeah, with Boy being reset by Rylupinus. We have early point capture here for the Quails, as they hope to send us to a Map 5. And I hope we don't go to Map 5. I have no favoritism. I have no horseless race whatsoever. I just want to go eat food. I've been going at this for about 2 hours. Elko taking control of the high ground. A nice knife from Poi, but the jump down back. We'll keep the Hanzo up on the ground. Skyster falling. Low gets pulled in here with Poi with that knife. Casino Rush out from Sakana to help that Dark Queen stay alive here. Clockwise in a really awkward position here. Poi is low, but Elko finds a shot. These guys are falling so low here, but Poi can't get behind that shield. And the Owls have no answers. And about 85% counting here, that's going to be the Quails taking this first point of Suravasa. Clockwise helps off the Genji over onto the Venture. A little more pressure potential over onto Skycer. And we do have 4 ults ready to go basically for both these teams here, so it'd be a QQQQ kind of fight, I believe. Elko over onto the side here, gives the pressure, but a speed ring up from Flip Flop is walking over onto Elko, but they're going to re-engage here with the Casino Rush. The beat, Paradox, I believe, Ajax there. Couldn't get that out. Now the Oblivious Owls look to take first control. Yeah, Quantico's going to have this big advantage here right now for the Oblivious Owls on the second point. Rue will have the May ult, the Blizzard coming in, but again, a lot of Qs being pressed, but the Oblivious Owls coming out on top. Right now, both teams just kind of playing a bit slow. Boy, having to use that shout here early, but Paradox down. Just the sightline of the Blizzard here from Poi, and then Blizzard gets nothing. Quantico also invested that beat to keep team nice enough through all that. Poi's the only casualty for the Owls, and Rue and Skycer got picked there late, so we'll probably have a 5-on-5 once Poi gets sped on back by Quantico in Flip Flop with the speed ring. Look at them getting back like that. Swag mode. Only ultimate here is going to be Sakana with that Casino Rush. These guys are throwing down that shield around the core, trying to do something. They're trying to get some percentage here on the board. Casino Rush comes up from Sakana and clockwise first to fall, so down that Venture. A lot of pressure gone in the front line as Skycer goes forward here with the pump punch is finding 2. A lot of critical members right now of the Quails, but no follow-up on that as Skycer finds his 4th this fight. And they're going to begin to start this hold, hoping to flip this back from 9-9 to 0 on the second point. Little sonic arrow there off from Elko, let them know where they're coming through. A lot of ults be coming up mid-fight. Flip Flop will have the orbital ray though to begin, so that could be a game changer for them. They just can't take too much spam pressure here because they are feeding Skycer that Annihilation. A lot of sustain coming through that with Nemesis form as top of Annihilation. Speed ring comes on out. Elko and Quantico are exchanging, but the orbital ray might be too much here from Flip Flop. The rampage from Poi doesn't find anybody. Might use it to reposition. Might have gone a little bit too deep. And we are going to tie it. And I mean, kind of like you said there, Flambo, that's a very rough situation. You did get out Dragon, you did get out Ram Alt, but you only have the Venture walking into a beat, walking into a Blizzard. So unless you get kind of a miracle pick from Red Cactus or potentially clockwise on the work, it might be a rough to bring this map back, but everything's kind of possible here. But you gotta avoid Elko on this Hanzo. Of course, looking to find a pick himself. Lines 1 will retreat. Trying to go the long way around. Looks like he will do just that. But Poi seems to have kind of set his sights over on towards this Hanzo. Knife not going to find too much here. Paradox has fallen very low, but will survive. They're looking to hold on that one for just a couple more seconds here. Their play is very slow. Paradox falls. They fall. Clockwise finds 2 with the Venture ultimate. Ruben's 1 HP, but dies to the knife bleed. And a very clutch pick from Poi, I believe, hit the knife onto Paradox, taking that Lucio beat out of the fight. Now Quantico will have theirs to kind of answer. And he got out the Blizzard from Rue. Potentially a game changer there for the Quails, not winning their big ultimate fights. But Elko opens things up on a Red Cactus, takes the Sojourn out of the battle. Boy, it's a big axe there. 75 towards Rampage, but will fall to Elko with a headshot. Still very back and forth affair, but eventually the Quails will take the control of the point. No ultis by either side. Both will still have beats, but both are almost ready for the Quails here. Flip-flop, trying to build towards hers here. Might be able to get it before the fight really breaks. It's 49%, to about 28. So still the advantage here. And Flip-flop running into the wall. Okay, she will eventually get over it. Boy can get this Rampage up as well in the middle of the fight. That could be a really nice game changer here. The nice pull. Can't quite land the axe around a Skycer. Skycer flying low here, but both tank ultimates are very close to being online. Sakana whipped out an exchange on the orbital ray and the speed ring. A lot of ults being used here. Skycer using that knife in the backline, finds Redcax, takes them out of the fight, and now this might be the Quails taking this fight here. The Suzu is used, but Poi holding on to that Rampage for another day. It is just a Juno. Gets stuck in the Nano Swarm, gets pulled on in. And point B goes the way, or second point goes the way of the Quails. Holy balls!
Flashpoint Temple.
I just won both my bets on Monday Night Football, baby. I am the GOAT. They call me Mr. $250 payout. I cannot wait to reinvest the $250 back into gambling. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to get the engage here from Poi with the Redcax overclock as well. Paradox falling low, but staying alive for as long as possible. There's the beat here from Quantico for the exchange. But Elko falling here. And War has seen enough. War decides to leave the game. You hold on the Rampage there if you're the Oblivious Owls, but at this point, you're down 2 on Flashpoint. It's got to be tough, but my God, I'm hungry. I want to eat. I want to watch Vinland Saga. I want to just leave. But of course, nobody else prods in this league. Lamau, I'm just joking. We appreciate all of our prodders and casters. A nice wall there. Isis Kaneko, but the Rampage, the Suzu was huge. Cleanses all 5 members of the Quails. Clockwise does go in and find 2. So it is still winnable for either side here. But Skycer is there. Rue has the Blizzard. Do they decide to invest it here or do they decide to hold on? The dig from Clockwise here. A lot of pressure put on to Paradox. Paradox going very low. Paradox has the beat. Should decide to use it. No, they do not. They do. It's a 2-man beat over on Rue and Skycer walk in. Didn't have the beat halt. 9 HP. The wall almost ices Skycer, but they will get back to the team in time. The Blizzard out from Rue. Skycer goes on down. The Suzu and TP off of Sakana. Might be punished here by Poi in the backline. Trying to time the cure. They do. And a disastrous fight potentially here for the Quails as they threw in all their game-changing ultimates here, only for about 30%. Float on back, and that will be probably a point going here for the Owls, especially Paradox flying low there. And now, very equal on fights. Are they going for another touch here? They're going for a fight to try to force out an ultimate, and they will do just that. But they exchange here back to the annihilation. Do they have a touch? Oh, the boop from Kaneko is just not in time. They get a last-second contest. Paradox wins the 1v1 against Redcax in the backline. An orbital ray in exchange for an annihilation. They will have one more fight here for the Owls. The Quails with a big clutch fight there. Trying to do something here, Poi walking forward. 80% towards his Rampage, but Redcax with the overclock will be the one to open it up. The Dragon from Elko does force some awkward spacing. It does not allow Redcax to get too much shots taken off here with that overclock. Knife not gonna land. Actually, it will get a bit of bleed damage in here. Oh, but a nice wall lands on a Kaneko, and Kaneko can't use the beat! It is still exchanged here. As Clockwise has that tectonic shock. But falls. And now Poi has to invest his Rampage. It's a 4-man. They find Rue at the back of it. Paradox flying low as well. With the bleed, it's enough. And having to invest the Rampage there Not the best for the Owls, but they are able to take it to a second point, and we're going to map 5 or point 5 of map 4. It's gonna be a very scrappy affair here. Huge advantage right now though for the Quails going into this one so you know, maybe an early contest, early capture. Should the Quails not use its ults effectively, they might just lose the series, but they have 3. They have good callers in Elko and Sky, so they can definitely do this. Kicking with the beat could be huge. Boy's going very aggressively here, trying to force him out back. The shout on in. Suzu comes out. Beats from both teams. The Blizzard as well out from Rua. I don't believe it catches anybody. They use Annihilation. Elko falling low. It's a 1-for-1 exchange on players here. Over to Ray out from Flip Flop. Trying to keep team in this fight here. Paradox falling low. Paradox with the beep. With the Suzu perfectly timed from Seneca. They will lose out on that. The point is just flipping right now for the Quails. A lot of ults from both sides. But the big one to look out for Seneca with this Kasuna Rush. And if you're the Owls, you just had to hold on to ultimate theirs. You know, you lose one early. And you know, you invest it over to Ray when Flip Flop dies. It's just a bit rough here. But you do have a big ult advantage going into this fight if Boy can build it up mid. Shield invested. Slow here. About 50% here for the Quails. Aggressive push here. Boy might get taken down. The Kasuna Rush is there. And 2 kills on the back of this one. Echo has the Dragons for Lexus and contest here as well. And with 70%, they lose out on a Paradox, but the Juno flip-flop not long for us, 75%. And my God, are we going to map 5? The slow is there. We have the overclock here from Reccax. Please clutch this out. Clockwise can't pop the blade in time. And Elko finding 2. Both DPS follow the Elko. A big rampage though from Poi. Kills off onto 2. Elko using the dragon. Poi stuck into it. Seikana falling low. Seikana down. Kaneko with the beat kill, with the boop kill. And now we're not done just yet. Okay. Clockwise has Dragon Blade. If they can win this fight, they will have both 4 opens for his next one. I'm sorry, Quails. I'm not biased against you at all. I want to get out of here. And it'd be nice for the Owls to get a win. You know, why not? That's my coping. The Owls are gonna get their first win if they win this map and win the series, and I get to go eat. So, swag. Clockwise though, with the beat, the shot comes in the slow on the back line. Here comes the beat. Finds Paradox. Both supports down with the blade. Skyster has Annihilation, so they decide to use it here. Clockwise does fall to Elko, but yeah, the Elko down. It's not gonna be a last fight territory. Yeah, I agree. They need to stagger that out. It would allow Flip Flop or Kaneko to get the kills, get the damage. So now, a very, I'd say, pretty even fight on both sides here. Poi, with that over to Ray, will probably build up the rampage very quickly here. Paradox has to hit a nice beat to keep the team in this map. And it was looking so good. We were caught our chickens. We were saying map 5 is here. Free call force early out of Elko. Here comes the over to Ray in the backline. Here's the beats from Kaneko, but Paradox is later. It lands on a more member. Skyster's getting way too much damage here with the Annihilation. No kills here. Finally, we'll find 2, and we are probably going to map 5. Map 5, yippee.
Play of the game.
I don't know how long my mic was on quiet there. And there's like 2 minutes away. Excellent. I love map 5. Make it quick. No 20-minute breaks. Make it quick. I'm gonna pressure teams. I'm gonna be the asshole. We did. We did hybrid. We did flashpoint. Control. What was map 3? Push. So we have escort and clash remaining. Yeah, sure. Can we get a full hold? That'd be nice. Just taking it. I'm just let my throat rest a bit. Then Junkertown. Great. That was fast. Yippee. Okay. Map 5. Let's go.
Initiating match.
Map 5. 2 hours and 15 minutes of straight casting. Empty stomach where we're going back in. Let's make a quick gentleman. And woman. And everything in between.
Ready for battle.
Skyster gonna be starting off here over on towards this diva. With Poi on that Sigma. If we get a point A hold, that'd be kind of freaking sweet, you know, based off our I don't care. I'll allow it. You can have all spec. You can have all spec as a treat. Oh, looks like they don't care.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Very kind of clashing styles here. We have the Flyer look, we have the Genji, 2 Hanzos though, and the Brig Juno. So I guess I take that back. It's pretty similar styles. My apologies. Just the tank differential here is the Diva versus the Sigma. We'll see if Boy can do anything here over on towards the Sigma. Elko does fall pretty low here, forced to back up. And Elko trying to find some shots here. Put down the Sonic Arrow, so I do know that Boy is doing a bit of a flank maneuver, but doesn't help clockwise right down Main Street. Finds the headshot, takes him on down. Skyster flies on in, can't quite hit that rock by Poi and flip-flop down. Clockwise swaps off the Echo onto the Cassidy, but the picks are here for the Quails as the Owls are sent packing once again towards B. A bit of a speed run there through A. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the time bank right now for the Quails. Good start for them on their attack. Prey forced to retreat. Takes a bit of damage. Only ultimate here is going to be Sakana with that orbital ray, and very good ultimate to use here, especially with Skyster on the Diva. Can take full advantage of that one. Poi trying to get this Sigma Flux quickly here, but Skyster goes through that speed ring. Cray flying low has the deflect to stay alive. Kicking low, Elko 1 HP, but getting healed right back up here. Boy, going very aggressive here with the Flux. Gets 3 members in that little room on top of the Mega. Elko 1 HP, Elko 0. Skyster loses out on towards that Mecha as well. And it looks like finally a fight win here for the Owls on Junkertown. They do get clockwise at the end of it, and they find Quantico, so potentially an overextension as Poise falling half HP as well. They might have just overextended this one. The Owls might have just trolled. Hold on. Poise going to be forced to give up a lot of space here. As the Owls going a bit too heavy, going a bit too hard in the paint there. Nice dodge to the rock there from Skyster. And the Dragon in the small room. Well placed and well timed from Elko there. We'll find Wreck Cactus. And that might just be point B here as well. Orbital race from both teams invest here. Clockwise in a tough position. Does find the flashbang kill over on the Cray, but it's a 1-point exchange on DPS. Flip-flop trading onto point, but losing out on Kaneko. Just be Boy, gonna be flip-flop Boy. Trying to stay alive in his orbital rave long as possibly can, but Elko finds the headshot over on a flip-flop. Takes that Juno out of the sky. Boy getting staggered here. As well as Wreck Cactus in a tough position over and towards this mega room. And what a troll from the Owls, and they are collapsing here. Dinner's ready, but sounds good, man. It'll be cold when I get there. You can't stop the stream on Map 5. You gotta finish the job. Kaneko boop off that high ground. Poi is in this little mega room down here, kind of by himself, but does have that mega as well as the flip-flop help. Wreck Cactus with the dragon up on the high ground, force him out. Paradox falls. Blade from Craig is taken down almost immediately upon cast from Clockwise. And will the Owls overextend this time, or will they actually just stay put and not go too far here? Elko is half HP, but looks like Boy thinking better of it will begin to back up. And no overaggression here this time as the Owls look to stabilize on C. 4 minutes in the time bank here. They do not know Elko's over here, I believe. Elko kind of just chilling. He's having a good time. Try to find an off angle over onto Poi. Looks like they will get that. Paradox forced to come back in. And now here comes a Flux over onto Paradox. Gets the breakdown with the DM. Will stop from any fault coming through. Skyster tucks the bomb up on the windmill. Does find one on a Clockwise. So a good start here for Rally, though, with a fall from Kaneko. They exchange over onto Paradox. Paradox down. Kind of build a rally of their own. Boy going very aggressive here. Gets moved on in. Just trying to follow in the rally. Follow up with it. Use a dragon for the fall. But Kaneko with 3 kills. And that was just Skyster on this mega. Probably not long for this world. And the stagger is here. Look at that. Look at the stagger coming on through. Has the mech. Oh, but just in time with the melee kill. Can't get the squish. And now there's 3 minutes left in time bank for the Quails to finish here. Skyster swaps over onto the Ramatra off that Diva, opting for more of a brawly style here on C, the more enclosed walls of C. But now it's high ground. We're heavily uncontested here, so it kind of opens things up with the over to right, over on a Poi. Poi falling very low, very fast. And gets sent back towards spawn. A good over to right, open things up. Red Cactus will find one Clockwise, though, not one for the world, and both DPS gone. Just Elko up on the high ground. Elko, the headshot to Kaneko. Flip-flop just trying to get back with her life, back in towards spawn. Will have the orbital ray of their own. Paradox will have the rally here. Only ultimate online for the Quails. Clockwise swaps over off the Ashe, I believe it was. They were towards the Genji. Skyster just throwing the slow one every time over onto Poi. Paradox with this rally, the body block from Skyster onto that. But a nice dragon from Wreck Cactus forcing them to back up. And Skyster just gaining health through an orbital array by holding right click. They'd find over on the flip-flop at Elko. 1 for 1. Cry finds 2. Now Skyster saying go right back on here with the Ramatra form. Paradox falling low. Paradox will survive through all of this now. So is Skyster building up toward the annihilation. Run back in towards spawn. Cray close to this Bob. Just a couple more shots to land over on towards the Sigma. Boy trying to do something. He does find Paradox. So a good start. But Elko close to annihilation for a last second contest here. Boy falling low. Skyster just punching and punching and punching. Clockwise with 2. The Bob Annihilation is almost here. Do they pop it? If they have, I don't believe they will. Instead opting to not fight the spawn advantage here. Skyster trying to survive as long as they can into the Mega Room. Bob over on towards point here. Looks to come right back in here with the ultimate. Red goes down. Kaneko falling low. Can't build that rally in time. And now the Bob from Cry to keep the cart contested. They're going to cap with over a minute in the time bank on Junkertown.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
The Owls, the hopes of the first match victory are slowly fading away. A 2-1 advantage might be being squandered here, but they do still have the chance on their attack to match or do better on the time bank. But you gotta think Elko and Junkertown on Hanzo is gonna be pretty devastating to overcome on the defense. I do apologize if I'm kind of slowing down here. I've been going for 2.5 hours straight. We'll do my best once the action kicks back up. I'm taking my break, taking my time here to rehydrate and recompose. Of course, after making millions of dollars while gambling, I have to. I can quit my day job, which is of course casting Aurora Esports. I can just quit my day job and focus on the sports books. I forgot what I bet. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna just feel good about myself looking at my big payday.
2, 1. Attackers
Right.
Stop the payload.
Cool. I hit everything by like 1. I love gambling. Skyster's opting for the Sigma look here on the defense. Poi gonna go over to the Diva. So they're basically gonna swap over on the tanks. Red Cactus off that Hanzo over on towards Echo. Just trying to put some pressure, and Poi with a nice dive on in, but Elko gets the kill through the Diva pressure. Finds the headshot kills over onto the Juno through the Storm Arrow. So good start from the Quails here on the defense. No else really building for either side here. Elko and Cry closest with the DPS, but the cart not even getting past his bridge right now. And with how quickly we saw a cap of A from the Quails, the Owls kind of got to match this to have a chance. It brings to overtime the speed ring from Flip Flop. They find Skyster at nice to timed focusing beam, speed ring combo. And if they get the staggers here onto Elko and Paradox, it'll be pretty good. I need to go back. I'm spending too much time on third person view. I apologize. But they're going to find these kills. And the cart's not being pushed, however. The cart will finally begin to start pushing, but that might give the opportunity for the Quails to come back for another touch on A with 5 members. Yeah, Skyster right there will have the block, and they have plenty of time. As the cart didn't move that whole time as they were taking this battle and, you know, securing the final blows. Elko close to this Dragon Strike here. Oh, Poi loses out on that mech as well. Not a good start right now. Over to right out from Flip Flop though. Clockwise tries to come up with the Gringy. Pressure over on towards Elko. Poi still doesn't have a mech, but Cry first to fall, first to die here. Elko gets one. Over to Ray invested here. From second out, here comes the Dragon Strike over on towards the cart. Clockwise forced to retreat here. As still a very equal fight. Flip Flop falling so weak. Flip Flop trying to stay alive. They cannot. Second asserts the diff on the Juno. And now Clockwise staggering here towards the end of A. Trying to get with their lives. It looks like they will get out. And Red Cactus uses the duplicate here. They do punch over on the Skyster. The Bob and the rally here from Paradox over on towards the cart. Red Cactus flying low, trying to get with the left side of the wheel. Poi flying low, but Clockwise falls up with that dash over the brick. Stops that rally from getting damaged, and Elko stuck in the blade, and we call for a P. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Elko DC'd. Excellent. For those of you who are not subscribed with Twitch Prime, never mind. I was gonna run an ad break. Payload will continue to move here for Oblivious Owls on towards point B. As the Quails look to step on this high ground, take advantage of the early positioning on their defense. But Poise currently behind them now, has bomb, can go very aggressive on the back line, but is spotted by Cry, just shooting Boy very quick, forcing him to retreat back towards the cart. Flip-flop just hiding over here, trying to survive as long as she possibly can. Build towards the second over to right. Looks like she will do that. A nice slow though on Skyster in the small room. Has no annihilation for the potential fight over on towards Kurt. Flip-flop forced to retreat. Flying critical Cry first of all. Skyster goes deep here. Flip-flop can't get the beat in time from Quantico, and yeah, Skyster finds both supports with the annihilation. Poi, though, finds both supports with just neutral kills here. Rockcast 1 HP, but the DM is just in time from Poi. Poi is trying here. Poi bringing it back. Poi and Skyster are just trading blow for blow, but the spawns are heavily in favor. The bomb infested here. Does Cry get the kill? Looks like they will not. As Clockwise comes in with the blade. Might pop this in a small little room, but Skyster forced retreat, had to use his form as well. Blocks will get healed right back up here. With second closest over to Ray. Flip-flop already has the advantage, so Clockwise, and we could have the Ray Blade combo, so we will have just that. As we dive on in here, Clockwise finds both supports. Skyster falling low, and Skyster with the falls to the blade. 4K from Clockwise, and Elko just trying to survive, but being chased by Quantico. Looks like Elko will get out with their lives, but we're going back towards point C. 3.5 minutes in the time bank here for the Oblivious Owls. Only duplicate here ready to go, but they've been winning the neutrals pretty decisively here. Elko falls on low. Now Clockwise might get punished for the over-aggression here on Elko. Trying to confirm that kill on the Hanzo. Can't quite get it. The peel simply too good for Paradox and Sakana. And Elko like the kill field, the second kill despite. Boy just trying to get with the mech. The cart does continue to stay still at the door. Rick hacks back up to like 2 feet. And he'll push the cart. Okay, cart finally begins to move towards this choke here. And now 3 minutes in the bank. Flip-flop falls. Skyster with the left click will get the kill. Taking that Juno out of the fight. Bull support almost ready to go for the Quantico Quails. And high gun control is looking rough here for the Oblivious Owls. They have a lot of time, but not all ults. And a good start for the defenders. Just an aggressive play from the Quails. His connector Wreck Cactus, the Orbit Array was used, but an Orbit Array for a fight victory in a minute of the time, big. You'll definitely take that for the Quails. The Owls have to do something here. They have duplicate from Wreck Cactus, that's about it. Do you look for duplicate on potentially, the Juno, or do you go for duplicate over onto their Mantra? What all do you think will get you more value? The rally up from Paradox up on the high ground. Duplicate from Wreck Cactus over on to the Ramattra, trying to build it towards a quick annihilation. But Wreck Cactus losing out on that form very quickly here, taken down by Elko with the Sonic Arrow. Paradox with the rally. Keys team doesn't help it now. A very aggressive play out from Skyster using that annihilation. Just walks on in towards his backline. Elko is taken down, but Cry's already found both supports. Poi might lose out on this mech on the high ground as well. Could get staggered here. Poi is very weak. Poi is like 1 HP. Trying to get the passive healing, but will get it in time, but loses the mech. Has bomb for the remake, but that's another ult that had to go the wayside. Elko has his Dragon Strike as well. Should they decide to go through a small choke here, he can lay that on down and potentially sense the last fight territory. They're going through a small area, but the Dragon won't get there in time for Elko. So holding on to this ultimate. Flip-flop, using that over to Ray, but here comes the jump with the Dragon Strike over on the backline, but Elko's the one to fall. As Flip-flop with those homing rockets will get the kill. Skyster falling, and it's going to be a fight victory here for the Owls. Cry will find one for their troubles, but probably not too much. The Paradox close to this rally, but I mean, if Clockwise can hit another big blade like we saw on point B, we might be going to, once again, going to overtime. Elko swapping to the Ashe off the Hanzo, and yeah, just easy pickings for Boy on the Diva. But speaking of easy pickings, Skyster finds 2 on cart with just a raw pummel punches here. Sakana is taken down out. I mean, Poi will probably get with the mech here, no problem. Is Poi going for a spawn camp here? I'm not sure. Stuck on the windmill, but will survive. Now, we're at last fight territory here. 30 seconds remaining in the time bank. Paradox falling low. Oh, the eat on the pulse bomb from Poi. Might just be the miracle the Owls need here. Now Clockwise 1 HP with this blade here, but Elko taken down. The rally from Paradox trying to bring it back for the squad here. Poi low, lose out on that mech, but it has the bomb, the beat. A lot of ultimate being invested here. Clockwise with the blade as well. Won't find Paradox. The Brigitte is now gone. Skystar has an elation over on towards card. 3 seconds on time back. It's last fight territory right now. Oblivious Owls cannot lose any more members to this annihilation or spawn advantage for this Quails will be simply too much. Never mind. Elko and Cray come back fine too, and the Oblivious Owls might just have not have so close yet so far for the Owls, and they are going to lose. The first win is still elusive. And that will do it. The Quails with the clutch there on point C. And that will just do it. Ooh, boy. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to go eat food. Tomorrow we have our game is going to be the Sydney Sea Dragons versus Tokyo Zills at 9 p.m. CST. Not sure if that's going to be prodded or not, but yeah, stay tuned to our Discord server. We thank you all for joining us today for our triple header extravaganza. 2.5 hours of Overwatch action, and I finally get to go eat. So again, if you came in and joined the channel, it was a good time. Hopefully enjoyed seeing the matches, and stay safe, stay healthy.